Welcome to our Boctucalo Farms YouTube page. I hope you enjoy our homesteading and farming adventures. We would love for you to like and subscribe.
How's it going, guys? Today we're out here planting some onions and some seeds of some kind. After yesterday's rain, it's awful wet. Our garden's wet, but our planter here is pretty good. What do you think, Morgan?
Well, we're going to go ahead and stick some onions in this raised bed, and this will be...
You can see our helper is,
Yes.
he's got his onions.
Carrying the onions out. He's probably going to be a big help in the
He's a
garden.
huge help, I think, in the garden this year. He seems to be really involved in digging and getting in the mud, and he really likes the onions, so...
We may have to put him inside to plant the onions.
If he's gonna help.
I think, yeah, he's for sure gonna help. I just need him to not dig them up after I get them in. I think I've planted. Quit. Okay.
He just wants to help.
I really think I'm gonna have to put him inside. But before he can go inside, he has to have a bath because he's been playing in the mud. Yeah. Anyways, I think I did plant onions at our house in the green stalk planters before, but I definitely did not raise any big onions. So hopefully these yellow onions, they're called Texas Super Sweet. Hopefully they'll give us some big onions.
We wanted to go ahead and get them started so that they get a good start on it, and we may be wrong planting them this early, but everything we're hearing from other people and from past experiences, 2 to 3 months we'll have full-size onions hopefully. And here in Oklahoma, it's still going to get cold a couple of times. We're mid-February right now, but I think it'll be okay, and we can cover it if we're going to get a bad frost or anything, I believe. So hopefully it'll turn out okay.
We'll just replant.
Yeah, if not, we'll just replant them. But I think it'll get us some bigger onions, and we're also going to plant some other onions to get green onions earlier on, hopefully. So
Yeah, we're gonna plant white onions for that.
as you can see, our big helper Biscuit's still helping all he can. We'll be lucky if he don't dig them out when we're not watching him. He's really interested in them.
Pull them up from the greens. He loves sticks and leaves.
He's a big help, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a mess is what he is. Can you smile, Biscuit? Oh, hey. Say hello. Big helper.
We call him our baby shark because he loves biting right now, and I know that's a golden retriever thing or a puppy thing in general, but he's just all those teeth, new teeth, and just wanting to chew all the time. So it's pretty funny. Our hands are bloodied from him a lot of times, trying to teach him not to bite though, and he'll grow out of it, I know. It's been a long time since we've had a puppy though, so it's just taking a lot to get used to, new puppy. As you can see, our garden got a little water on it still, and washed a lot of that chicken litter into the ground, I guess, or it's helping settle it in at least for our next till. What kind of seed you got there, Morgan?
Well, those are all some I saved from last year. A couple of them are in packages, and a couple of them I just saved from our plants. But I think I have some dill, parsley, and some lettuce seeds. So I know I can plant the lettuce. I feel like I saw somewhere where the dill would be able to be planted right now. I could be wrong, but there is like a million little dill seeds in there, so if it doesn't work out, I'll just plant it again. But I think that's all that I have on hand today that I can go ahead and plant, and I'm going to put those in my tall green stalk planters. They should do good.
Yeah, those are planters we was messing with yesterday. They're pretty good. right, we're gonna get to planting and see you back in a little bit. What are you planting?
Dill. I have a bag with tiny dill seeds in it from last year that I harvested off of my plants. And so, like I said before, I really don't know if it's time to plant dill. I'm just going for it and seeing what happens. So we love fresh dill around here. We make refrigerator pickles a lot, and it just makes it extra good to put fresh dill in it. So we do that a lot, and then you can use it in soups and dips. I actually saw a new pickle dip recipe just the other day before Super Bowl, whenever all the recipes were being advertised, that I thought it sounded good. So fresh dill just really levels up some things. I really think I just planted it in four containers. I have rosemary in these front two. Trying to decide how much dill is too much. I think I'll go
too much.
Yeah, never too much. I think I'll go ahead and plant a little bit more. Honestly, 2 rosemaries are not going to cut it either. We're gonna have to plant some more rosemary. I think I can actually do a little clipping of that and start a new one, but I'm gonna have to read up on that before I start clipping. We really like herbs. We put fresh herbs, we chop them up and put them on all kinds of stuff. We like to make French fries in the oven, and when they come out, we melt butter and mix all kinds of herbs up in it. It's one of our favorite
What is
things
it,
to do.
In and Out? Or
No.
what's the burger
Smash
joint?
Burger.
Smash Burger has
We
the
got the
rosemary
idea
fries.
Yeah, we got the
We
idea
loved
from
them,
Smash
and so
Burger.
we kind of do our own take on them.
We also like to melt butter and put herbs in it and spread it on top of our steaks or on top of fresh made bread. It's just really good on everything, honestly. So, okay, I think I'm going to do 3 more. So that makes 7 containers with dill seeds. We'll see if they sprout. Probably have to cover it if it's going to be really cold, but rosemary does good in cold weather. I think it's my hardiest herb that I've grown.
So that made it through this whole winter.
Yeah, this stayed alive, and it even, I did not do anything special to keep it alive. It lived through the ice storm a couple weeks ago. It's a survivor. Okay. Ooh, lettuce, I forgot. I think I'll plant some parsley too. I have no idea if parsley can grow right now. It may or may
Said we'll
not.
probably end up having to get some plastic and cover it.
Yeah.
So we'll still have a couple of pretty hard freezes probably.
These are actually still left over. These are from whenever I got these green stalk planters. It came with it for free. And that was 2.5 years ago. And the seeds are just so tiny. And I guess I just didn't overdo it on planting parsley. But still using these seeds. Because green stalk is awesome and they send you seeds. I saw some pink ones that I told him yesterday I might need.
Maybe birthday idea or something.
Yeah. Mother's Day. All the days.
We were laughing because I got her planters, our little seed starters for Valentine's Day, and she was like, that's how you know somebody loves you, when they get you seed starters. And it's like, I try and do the best I can.
He knows what I want. I'm hoping to go buy some strawberry seeds this week, and that's what I want to start in the little seed starters he got me, is some strawberry plants. I would also like to get berries, some other berries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries started soon as well, so that I can have so many berry plants growing. That's my favorite thing, is picking berries. It just brings me so much joy. And now that we have all this space, I really want to plant a lot of berries. So we'll see if I can make that happen in the next couple of weeks, get some seeds going.
We love going on public land and picking blackberries, and I don't even remember what all. Blackberries is the main thing that we try to pick. You can find muscadines and other things like that. Morgan's not a big muscadine fan, but I don't mind it. I like it in jellies. And did we try to make muscadine wine last year or year before last, or was that?
We talked about it, but we never did.
We ended up just making some blackberry, I think, and some.
We made it with frozen juice,
frozen
grape juice,
and
frozen white grape juice, and apple juice, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we can make some more this year.
Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah, I'm not a big muscadine fan, but I like other grapes. Now I'm planting lettuce. I probably already said that, but my mother-in-law gave me some lettuce seeds. I don't see what kind it is, but I'm going to plant some lettuce, and probably just as far as this will go, because we eat a lot of salad, so I'll plant as much lettuce as I can in these. See if we can get it to grow. I know this is a good time for planting lettuce, and I saw something on the OSU extension page about planting lettuce plants, but we're gonna see if I can get some seeds to grow.
Okay, we'll check back later. Look what he got into.
Let's show you off. Our dirty boy. We were planting.
How'd that nose get so dirty?
We were planting and he was helping, and then he went on a little adventure, and I'm not sure exactly which mud puddle he got into, but it was a good one, we can tell.
Nothing like a good dirty farm dog.
That's right, he's having the best day ever.
Yeah.
His clothes dirty. Gross.
He loves that mud.
Gross. You have to have a bath again. Oh, second time today.
I think Biscuit's taking Hadley on a walk. She's Morgan about to change the shavings in our chicks here.
Just changed them 2 days ago.
Yeah, chicks and ducks. The little ducks are so messy. They love splashing in the water, making a mess here. When I was a little kid, we grew up on a broiler farm, and that smell is something that takes you back immediately. The smell of the shavings and the chicks and the little chick feed. Every time I smell it, it takes me back to the broiler farm that we had. There's our ducks. Our ducks have grown substantially faster
Hi, babies.
than the chicks have. Morgan was so excited to get her first ducks, huh?
Yes, they're so cute. Who doesn't love a baby duck?
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, they're so messy. And guess what? They are. They have made a mess out of this little container. I just gave them new shavings 2 days ago, but they splashed so much water. The chickens are way easier to catch than the ducks.
We made a brooder out of the old toolbox thing. It used to be in the back of my truck years ago, and the lid broke on it, so it wasn't waterproof anymore. And it turned out very well for a little chicken brooder to start these chicks in, and they're growing fast. I got to get to work on our chicken coop because it's coming quick to where we're going to need it.
Look, aren't they just adorable? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of ducks are they?
Oh, Hadley always helps me remember Harlequin something. I can't remember. Yeah, I know it has the name Harlequin in them. Look, I just filled this up a couple hours ago, and it's empty, and I guarantee you it's not because they were drinking so much. It was
Ducks love splashing.
Yes. So, I'm going to take all this out, go dump all this nastiness. It's literally just wet shavings. Then I'll put fresh stuff back in it.
I know you guys can smell that right there. That
Disgusting.
smell-o-vision. We trying to get we'll do a build video on this, but we're using an old feed bin for their coop that we're going to make. We got the bin set up, and I got some posts in the ground for the door. That's going to be the run part of it. I gotta start working on putting wire up and getting it all ready. But on the inside, I cut the door out here and went on the inside and made us a doorway. And then, as you can see, I've put some 4x4 posts in here to make it solid. I run screws through the inside to the out here, made it solid so it won't blow away. It should be good. I'm gonna have to come in and put some dirt and some wire so we can keep predators out of from digging in. It's working out pretty well. The side had rusted out, and so when I cut the door, I cut that in half and then used some sheet metal screws and screwed it in, patched the big rust spot. The bin had been decommissioned because of the rust, and it just wasn't holding feed, wasn't safe to hold feed anymore. So here's the bottom part of it. We're gonna make something out of that, maybe a goat pen or another chicken pen. We're not for sure. Might be a home for the ducks if they don't get along with the chickens, but that's another project. We got so many projects going, so just one thing at a time though. Chicks and ducks now. We got new bedding, some new food, some water. We're gonna try this pan. Those ducks just keep splashing so much water out into our bedding, and of course wet and bedding doesn't smell good and it's not hygienic, I don't think. It didn't seem to bother them, but we'll see. The ducks don't mind it, but we'll see if the chickens can stand to have that pan around it. Try to keep the water in. Those ducks are little bullies too, though. You can tell they're a little meaner than the chickens, I think. We may end up having to put the ducks separate while these chicks continue to grow. But boy, they sure do go through the food. How many total you got? You got 10?
10 chickens and 4 ducks. But if you just sit here and watch these ducks, they drink so much water.
Oh yeah, they love the water.
They're splashing a lot too, but I mean, they are drinking a ton of water.
We're going to create a little kiddie pool or a swim pool for the ducks. Let them enjoy some water here. And we don't have a pond close by, so.
Plus, we don't want them to get eaten by predators.
There's too many predators around for them. So.
Oh, now it's starting to pull out in it.
She thought she had a leak in her water, and then she bought a new one because she thought she had a leak, and then come find out these ducks are just messy.
Yep.
Everybody told her. What'd they say? Ducks
yes, every single person I said, whenever I told them, oh, I'm getting ducks, they said, oh, ducks are messy and they stink. And I told Billy, I said, why can't they just let me enjoy my ducklings? They are messy, obviously, and they do stink because they're messy, but I still think they are so cute and fun to have. I'm so excited to have them.
She's always wanted a duck.
Yeah, so we'll see if I still feel that way when they get bigger. But
when we lived in town, she begged to get a duck, and there was just no way that we could have a duck where we was living. And but Her dreams come true.
Dreams coming true. I have one cow who's about to have a baby. I have my, how many chickens do I have? 9. I have 8 hens and 1 rooster that are bigger.
She hatched out. How many did you hatch out? 23?
24.
24. You had one that died. And
yeah,
then...
but he lived for several months. It had issues from birth, and it lived for several months. But yeah, then I had 23 left, and turns out 15 of those were roosters, and it was just becoming chaotic, as you can imagine. So we had a man come pick up 14 of the roosters, and
it was beautiful, but
they were very pretty. But it is so much more peaceful now that we only have 1 rooster and just the hens. They're very, very calm.
And your egg production went up
immediately
when you got the roosters out of there.
Yes.
I think the hens just felt overwhelmed. And
I mean, I would imagine so. I felt overwhelmed, so I'm sure they did too. I was only getting 1 egg before I got rid of the roosters, and the next day I had 2. And then it's gone up to 5 now.
Oh gosh, yep. Well, all right, guys. If you like our channel, just like and subscribe, please. And we're just posting our farm adventures every day, and try to. It probably won't be every day, but we'll just when we can, and we'll keep adding to the farm. We got ducks, chickens, and cows so far.
And a puppy dog.
And a puppy dog. Yep. So our next adventure will be goats probably, so, but not yet. We'll work on that, don't you think?
Yeah, not yet. Almost. We're getting close.
All right.
First we have to do a garden.
Yep. We'll see y'all later.